Hi, it's Jaquilla. I'm back with my second video on YouTube. I'm going to be getting asked a series of questions. So let's get it started.
Alright. So, Miss Jaquilla, how old are you?
I'm 27 years old.
And where are you from?
I'm from a small town, Turl, Texas.
Okay. What is one thing that you like about Dallas that you feel like is a big difference from Terrell?
Oh, well, it's a lot of difference from Turl and Dallas. Dallas is more of a bigger city. I mean, Turl is getting up there now, but Dallas is a bigger city. So more people, more opportunities.
Okay. So, what would you say are certain? What are two things that you feel like that you are very passionate about? That's two things that you feel like you can't live without. That you're very passionate that you have to have.
Um, you already know. One thing is I love shoes. I love shoes. I'm a sneakerhead. I gotta have it. Right now, I want these Legend Blues. I'm trying to get them. But the second thing I'm passionate about, I guess, is like fashion. I really think it's like three things I'm passionate about.
Okay, just throw me that third
Shoes,
part.
fashion, and like doing content, just taking pictures, being creative.
Okay. So right now, what would you say is a goal, is a big goal for you that you're trying to accomplish?
Right now, a big goal that I want to accomplish is just being financially free, really.
Okay.
Just being able to kind of live life with no regrets. That's kind of like a goal I've been had.
Okay. So if you were planning a vacation,
Yeah.
where would that ideal vacation be? The location, how would you go about it? How would you even plan it?
Y'all would not want me to plan a vacation because I am so simple that I will vacation in my own city. I will vacation in my own city. So I don't know if I have an ideal vacation area, but I mean, if I could go back somewhere, I would go back to California.
Okay. Okay. And why would you say you would want to go back to California? What's the one thing that you feel like that you would automatically gravitate to if you were to go to California?
I would probably definitely go to the beach
Okay.
because I lived in California. So I mean, I would go back to the beach just to
Okay.
kind of experience it again, get that, you know.
Okay. Now we're gonna switch up a little bit, you guys. We're gonna ask about our childhood just a little bit, just a little bit, not too much, okay? So, what would you say would be your favorite childhood memory that you have?
My favorite childhood memory. I can say my favorite childhood memory was coming back down here to Dallas and kind of being reunited with all my cousins and kind of staying with them, living with them.
Okay. 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 So coming back and seeing your cousins.
Yeah.
Out of all the cousins that you have, who do you feel like was your favorite cousin?
My favorite cousin. I feel like I can say I probably got two favorite cousins. One of my favorite cousins is Brittany, and my other favorite cousin is Victoria.
Okay.
Oh, well, and I got Rebecca too. You know, I got a couple favorite cousins,
Okay.
but you know, they're my top three.
Okay. So with those cousins being your
It's
top
the
three
big three.
so with those three being your top, do you feel like are they more like cousins or do you feel like they're more like siblings?
I can say we're more like siblings.
Okay, cause top three, honey, you not my cousin, you my family.
Yeah,
You
they
you
family. Of
you
course,
in a
we
circle.
family.
You in a circle. Okay. Um, out of all the gifts that you've ever received in your life, which one do you feel like was the most meaningful gift that you've ever received?
Out of all the gifts I received, I can say, actually, I got two good gifts that I received from Simone. Simone has given me two good gifts, gave me the best gifts I've ever received. The first gift she gave me was a pair of old school Vans. And the second gift she gave me was a birthday cake for my birthday. It was an ice cream birthday cake for my birthday.
Okay.
Say nobody's really giving me gifts.
Okay.
So she was probably like the first person to really just give me gifts.
Okay. So, with how your life's going right now, what's something that you say you would be proud of?
With how my life's going right now.
Yeah, what is something that you feel like that you're very proud of
Something that I'm proud of right
from all
now.
the years?
I can say is really my apartment, my home, my life right now. I'm
Okay.
proud of it all. I've came a long way.
Okay. So, now, what type of music do you enjoy? Where do you find your most inner self at?
Um, where I find my inner self in music, I really love R&B music. Like I say, I'm an R&B girly or a pop girly.
Okay, name three R&B songs right now that you could think of off top.
Um, off top of my head, oh, it's so many good ones. So it's like I could say, oh, I can't think of a specific R&B song because I just love music in general. So I just can't think of three specific ones.
Okay. So let's see here. Getting into the good stuff, y'all.
Okay.
Food wise, I mean, I know what's your favorite foods, but they don't know what's your favorite foods.
Okay. What would you say were my favorite foods?
I know top one is pasta for sure. I almost said something.
For
She
sure.
loves pasta,
Oh
y'all. She
yeah,
makes
I love
pasta
a
for
good
everything.
pasta.
She just shrimp scampi,
Yeah.
chicken
I mean, you
alfredo.
can't go wrong with pasta. You can make pasta. You can make spaghetti. You can make alfredo. You can make shrimp scampi. You can make. You just can't go wrong with pasta.
You really can.
Honestly,
But let them know. Okay, I
I
mean, this
love
might not her top one,
pasta.
but
I love
so
soul food. I have to have
give
me
us some
some.
neck bones,
Yeah,
greens.
I gotta have some real food. Like I gotta have some real food. Soul food is what I call real food. I need some flavor. I need some neck bones. I need some oxtails. I need some beef tips, some chicken with some gravy, rice, cornbread. I need all of that.
Okay. So, I don't want to ask about snacks, but you're not a big snack
Yeah, I don't eat snacks, y'all. I don't even eat chocolate. I don't eat snacks nor chocolate.
Okay. Now, what do you like to do when you have nothing to do?
What do I like to do when I have nothing to do? Nothing. I don't care to do anything. But the only thing I do like to do is I like to enjoy people. I love people. I love to indulge in people. So I'm a big people person. So that's one thing I can say I would like to do.
Okay. So, which TV show did you binge on? What has been a binge worthy TV show or movie that you feel like
Um,
other people would enjoy?
I can say was a lot of good shows that y'all can binge. I mean, recently we just binge watched Sirens. We watched that in one night, and that was good. There's so many shows. I can say even what's that one show like? Ooh, like I think it was an NCIS. It was a Criminal Minds. I think it's Criminal Minds. I watched all of them. I watched every single season. I can't believe I finished all them seasons.
Okay. Yeah, all of them.
Either it's NCIS or Criminal Minds. I can't remember which one it is because it's been so long since I watched it, but I watched every episode.
Okay, so we're gonna throw a relevant movie out here that I know everyone has probably watched. Straw.
Oh yeah.
What was
Oh
your
yeah,
take
Straw
on
just came
Straw?
out this Friday. When was it? June 7th. It
What
just
was
came
what
out.
was your take on it?
What's my take on the movie?
Yeah. in your opinion, how do you like? How did you feel about the movie watching it? Did it do anything to you? Did you feel any type of way? Did you feel like it was the same?
I
What's
feel
your
like
opinion?
the movie Straw was a good movie, despite what anybody has to say or think about it. It was really a good movie. The message behind it was really deep. Um, I could say it was just about, having hard days and hard times, and nobody's like, I feel like these days people don't really pay attention to people because they're always like, it's like a phone thing or on their phones or on their phones. So like nobody's in reality. So I feel like she was literally going insane and nobody was like literally helping her or like even just talking to her. She felt alone. And that's what a lot of people go through these days. So it was a good movie. It was interesting.
Okay, so in a way, do you feel like you could relate to the movie?
Oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure me and a lot of people could relate to that movie. That was a good movie. When somebody's crying out for help and you notice it, you should go up to them and talk to them.
Yeah.
You always not only treat the CEO with respect, but you treat the janitor with respect also. So,
Okay.
you know, yeah,
Equality.
equality.
Okay. So, what would you say is a big pet peeve of yours? What just gets under your skin? What just bothers you so much that you just have to say something about?
A pet peeve?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have a lot of pet peeves. I feel like it's just like wrong and right. If I feel like it's wrong, it just needs to be spoke about. Like, you know that that's wrong. So I don't know if I don't have pet peeves.
Well, listen, I feel like a pet peeve of mine. I think we was talking about it earlier. I just don't like stuff on the floor. That's a pet peeve. Like leaving the cap off the toothpaste. That's a pet peeve. Like things that normally wouldn't bother someone but bothers you necessarily.
Um, I don't know. I just have to be clean. I guess that's just.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a pet peeve, but I like my stuff to be really well clean.
You're
I'm
just
just
not
like
a
a
person that
clean
just likes too
person.
much dirt.
Yeah.
That could be considered a pet peeve because some people can live in filth
Yeah, I
and some
cannot.
can't. So
I can't have it. I have to be clean. It's just like a pet peeve. Even if I like change my clothes, I have to take a shower.
okay,
Like everything about me is literally like clean. Like I don't even really like put my feet on the ground without like shoes or sometimes even socks on. I cannot just go barefoot. Like you would never catch me just barefoot. Like
okay,
nowhere.
okay. So out of all the applications on your phone, which one do you think that you use the most, or that you're on majority of the time?
Oh, like okay.
Snapchat,
Ooh,
Instagram,
I
Facebook.
be on Instagram the most, but I feel like everybody does. Everybody's on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Okay.
Like
Now before Instagram
Facebook
was
is number two.
okay, I see. Before Instagram was popular,
Facebook
you
was
was
the thing, but
okay.
we didn't really have phones, so you had to get on Facebook on the computer,
Computer.
and not a laptop. No, you had to get on the one with the booty on the back. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I grew up in that era.
Now, would you like to a cook a meal or would you like to order it out?
Um, ooh, I love cooking, so I would cook a meal. But it just depends on what type of meal it is. If I could just go buy it, then I'll buy it too.
Okay. If you could eat only one food item for the rest of your life, what would it be?
One food item.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could just eat one food. I don't think I could just eat one food item.
Okay.
For real.
You could just eat one?
I
I
can't
probably
just
could
eat
survive on
one.
just ice cream, y'all.
Ah, nah.
I probably could just
I
survive
can't just fly.
just, y'all. But
I
I'm a
gotta
sweet
switch
tooth.
it up.
Okay.
If you know me as like Simone does, I can't eat the same thing twice. Like the next day, I have to have something different. Like
Okay. What would you never do, no matter how much money is involved? What is something that you don't care if they come pay you 10 mil, you just won't ever do?
um, something I will never do, something that I just don't want to do. I don't care what it is. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. I'm strong on the no. Like, you can ask anybody about me, I will tell you no. If I
Okay.
don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It
Okay.
doesn't not matter how much money's involved. Now, if it's something simple, then I might do it. But I'm not selling my soul for no money, so you can
That.
keep it.
Okay. What do you feel like is something that people misunderstood about you?
That's a good question for the people, but I don't know. I don't know if people misunderstand. Y'all tell me. Y'all answer that question for me because I don't know.
Okay. Have you ever done anything spontaneous?
Like, what do
And
you
if you
mean?
have, what would that be? And how did it go?
Spontaneous. Um, that's a good question. Have I done anything spontaneous? Get on a roller coaster. That's the most spontaneous thing you're gonna get me to do. And you might have to beg me to get on it.
Heavy on leg.
Heavy on the big.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who would you say are the people that's closest to you?
Right now, Simone. Simone is the closest person to me right now. I could say Sharita, Simone, just anybody that's been around me recently. I don't really have many close people. People don't really hit me up. They don't really talk to me. So whoever's around me, that's who's around me. That's my fam. We all fam. In the club, we all fam.
In the club? Oh, fam. Okay. What is the greatest struggle that you feel like you have overcame?
Well, losing my mom, just kind of not being an only child, but feeling like I'm an only child. Um, Feeling like I have to do a lot of stuff alone. Luckily, I don't have any kids. Like how that movie was, that Tyler Perry movie just was. I'm not a mom, but just feeling alone. Yeah, I've had to overcome that.
Okay. If you could change your relationship with one family member, who would it be and why?
Um, if I would pick anybody to have a good relationship with, it would be my brother. Cause not saying that I don't really too much care for anybody else, but um, I just would fix the relationship with my brother. I wish we just could have a closer relationship.
Okay. And not why you feel like why you would want to change it. What do you think is preventing that relationship between you and your brother?
Like I said, it's just because we didn't really grow up together.
Okay.
So we don't really know each other. Like, we're kind of strangers
Okay, okay.
to each other.
So, what is the weirdest thing about you that you feel like nobody knows?
The weirdest thing about me,
Mm-hmm.
um, I don't know. I don't think I'm just weird. I don't think I'm weird. Sometimes I think I like, what is that, first person, a third? I think I talk in third person when I'm talking to people sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, if I'm talking to Simone, I'll be like, oh, Simone, but I'm supposed to be saying like you. I don't know. Sometimes I'll do that. That might be weird of me.
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
gonna lie. That's a little weird of me, y'all.
So let's see here. What is a common nickname that you have?
My nickname is Quilla.
Okay, okay, okay.
Everybody knows me by Quilla. Or they be trying to call me Big Q because I'm the biggest. I make the biggest plans, the biggest moves. So you must know I'm the biggest in the room. My aura is loud without me talking, without me trying to be noticed. I don't have to even say anything. I'm just noticed.
Okay, 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 okay. Can you remember the moment in your life when you were the happiest?
When I was the happiest, It's been a long time since I've been happy. But I guess every day is a blessing, so I'm happy every day.
Okay, okay. Yeah, you happy every day, but the happiest when you were just like, oh my God, I'm just so happy. I'm here. I'm good.
Like I
When,
said, I think when I was like with my cousins, I could say that was like when I was kind of happiest, and especially when it was like just me and Brittany, and you know,
okay, 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 okay. Let's see here.
or even when it was like the three amigos. It was me and Sharita and Rhonda and Mandy. We was turning up. We was lit. We was at our prom. We just had a job, our first job. We was making money. So
Okay,
yeah, we was all at our parents' house. We was just having a good time
okay,
with
okay,
Mandy.
okay,
So
okay.
yeah,
So, what does friendship mean to you?
um, friendship means a lot to me, especially if I let you in my bubble, because it's just I'm not really like you have to really get to know me, and once I feel like I get to know you and I'm really like there with you, then you become like more than a friend to me. You're like my family.
Okay, okay, okay.
So I value friendship a
Okay,
lot.
okay. So, out of all the friends that you have made, who do you feel like was your closest friend, and what did you like most about them?
Um, I could say Sharita's been my closest friend, even though I feel like we're not as close as we were, but we've been friends for about 10 years. We've been cool ever since I met her. We have our downfalls and we have our good times, and you know,
Okay, and what did you like most about Sharita?
what I like most about her, she was just funny, outgoing. We understood each other. We hung out every day, so normal, like siblings, really. What?
Um. Okay, I feel like this is a good question to ask, only because it's a controversial question.
Okay, she's asking controversial,
It could
whatever,
be
however you say it. Y'all know what we
a
talking about.
conflicting question because it could be a lot of different answers for a lot of different people. Okay,
Okay.
so do you think friends? Do you think exes could be friends?
Yeah, I think exes could be friends.
Okay.
Despite what anybody says, not unless your ex was just like horrible. Like not unless they were just horrible and they just really did you just really wrong. I do believe exes can be friends because I feel like sometimes people were meant to meet. And I feel like what's the point of being in a relationship with somebody and we can't actually just kind of be cool after the fact? Especially if the situation just didn't end like horribly. But I mean, it just depends on what type of ex. Because some type of exes, they can't be like friends because they want to be with you. So it just depends if both of y'all are on the same page. But it's always cool to be able to be friends with an ex.
Okay. All right. So how would you act, or how would you handle yourself if someone irritated you deliberately?
How would I, if somebody irritated me deliberately, it just depends on how they irritated me. But how I would react, I would just like get away from them.
Okay.
Because once I get mad, yeah, you don't want to see me mad. So I'm just gonna get away from you.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna
So,
separate myself.
hmm. Oh, girl, I bet that's
Especially if
hard.
we're like supposed to be close friends. I'm not just gonna like do to it, or I'm gonna tell you like, hey, chill, or like, or I'm just gonna walk away because I'm not gonna try to escalate the situation. I'm gonna take my time and just figure it out. We're gonna Yeah, we're gonna cool down until we can, yeah,
Come back.
come back.
Okay. So, what animal would you have as a pet?
Oh, if I could have an animal as a pet, I don't think I would have any animal as a pet.
I mean, it could be a dog, cat, dog, animal.
Yeah, I don't think I would, cause I feel like having an animal is like having a child. If I'm gonna have a kid, I'm gonna have a kid. I can't
Okay.
do the animal stuff.
What would you do if you were to win a lottery?
What would I do? I would invest my money, for one, and then I would just buy me a car, live below my means, not go too crazy, buy me a house,
Okay.
simple things in life,
Okay. So let's see
buy
here.
some land, awesome land. For real.
So, what is a favorite drink of yours?
A favorite drink. One of my favorite drinks I was addicted to was tea. I was an addicted tea drinker, y'all. I think I kind of still am, but I don't. I'm trying not to drink anything right now but water.
Okay, okay, okay. So, what bothers you most about the world today?
Oh, it's a lot, but people, phones, the disconnection from the world, a lot of stuff.
Okay, okay. Do you believe in fate?
Yes, I believe in fate.
Okay, 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 okay. Let's see here. Who do you admire most in this world?
Who do I admire most in this world? Um, the only person I admire in this world, living people, or what?
Just in general. Just a general thing.
I might,
It could be
well,
like politics,
for one,
people.
I admire the Lord Jesus Christ, my Savior.
Okay.
That's the first person. The second person would be me. And the third person would be my mother.
Okay, okay. Okay, so what do you think about workaholics?
Uh, I don't, yeah, I don't think about workaholics because I'm not gonna be doing too much. I'm gonna be doing what I need to do, what I'm supposed to be doing for work. But I admire workaholics, I guess, because if you can work and you love working, and I guess some people have different hobbies. That's not one of mine.
Okay, okay, okay. So, what are your personal goals for the next year?
For the next year, my personal goals is to be where I want to be at.
Okay. So, if you could get away with anything, what would you do
Ooh, if I could get away with something,
with anything?
with anything, um, I don't know though, because I wouldn't want to just do something, because you know karma is real. I don't want karma to come back to me, so I don't think I would just do anything. But I mean, if somebody would be willing to give me like some money, hey, I'll take it.
Okay, 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 okay. One more question.
Okay.
In this world, out of the full 27 years that you have been living,
Mhm.
if you could go back 6 years,
Okay. Why 6 years specifically?
about 6 years,
But why 6 years specifically?
I know that's what the question asks.
Oh, okay.
If you could go back 6 years, no, no,
Oh.
no. If you could go back 6 years, but I'm trying to put my own little thing in there.
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't say 6 years. Maybe I should say 10 years. If,
No, we can't go that far back.
Cause you said you'll be 17, but I mean 6 years, you'll probably be like, you'll probably be like 18.
I
Maybe
guess I'll.
18. Well, maybe
Okay, well
19.
finish the question so I can
Answer.
see how to
Okay.
answer it.
Okay. If you could go back 6 years and still have the people that's in your life now around you, how would you go about giving them advice on their future years to come? Like if you could time travel back 6 years and you saw yourself and you saw the people
The
you
same advice I was giving them 6 years ago. What do you mean? I would give them the same advice I've been giving them. They know who they are.
okay. So
Definitely would have tried to go harder on this internet. If I knew that the internet was gonna be a big thing like YouTube and stuff, we would have definitely went hard on there. We should have definitely went hard on the internet because like we
you would
was,
try to promote
yeah,
promote content more.
yeah,
Try
definitely
to push it out there more. Okay.
see some big bucks.
Okay. Who out of, let's say, all the out of everyone you have met in your life, who do you feel like has had the most impact in your life, whether it's good or bad?
The most impact.
Yeah, who's really kind of made an impact on your life, and whether it's good or bad, and why do you feel like they made such an impact?
Okay, for one, y'all, I can say Simone has made a huge impact on my life because she has helped me in so many ways. She's helped me with my confidence. She's helped me with the love she's shown me. Just, being there for me. So I can say a huge impact from kind of what I was going through before.
Okay. If you could see somebody right now, who would it be?
If I could see somebody right now,
Right now, if it was like a wish, like a genie, who would you want to be standing in front of you right then and there?
if I could see anybody right here, right now, I would want to see Jacayla. I really miss her and I haven't seen her in a good minute. So I would want to see Jacayla.
Okay, and now, if you were able to see Jacayla, what's one thing that you would give her, and what would you do as far as activities and things of that nature?
I could. One thing I would give her is the same love that I've always given her, and me and Jacayla always live it up. We probably do some TikToks together. Probably go out. We'll go out to eat.
Okay.
Just do what we always do.
Okay,
Thug it
so
out.
if Jacayla was watching this right now and the video was ending, what would be something that you would want her to know that you feel like she would be able to relate to as well? Or that she feels like she can take on and know that you genuinely mean it?
Um, that she's a star. That she's outgoing. That she needs to um, keep that going. Stay positive. Do good in school. And just be herself and, you know, take that far.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna end this off on a positive note. That was a great positive note. That's just cool. She's loving. She's a loving person. Funny note though, what is one funny thing that someone has ever told you in your life that just had you dying, just crying your butt off? You were just so you just couldn't believe it. That's how funny it was.
Um, I don't know if anybody's funnier than me, so I wouldn't say.
What's a joke that you would tell yourself that you feel like you would laugh at? Or what is
I don't know. It comes on the spot with me, so I don't think anyone just told me something just hilarious. So I
I
was
had
like,
told her something hilarious, y'all. She was just so weak and she started
what did you
crying,
tell me?
laughing. It was an incident in high school, and I thought I was the bomb.
We talking about them shoes. I mean, it wasn't. It was just in that moment. It was funny. Like in the moment, it was hilarious. The light up shoes, like that was just funny. Cause yeah,
Hey, I thought I was.
hey, I seen them online, but I never seen anybody wear them. So, in high school, it's crazy. You know you had to charge them up. Like the heck.
Well, I tried mine overnight, so I was good for that.
That's like them Balenciaga light up shoes. Like, why? Why did you come up with that?
Yeah,
But we're ending this video off. Thank you guys for watching it. I hope you hear and listen. Subscribe, like, comment. Let me know your views on what I said. If you have any opinions, you can leave them down below. Thank you guys. I'm out. It's Quilla. I love y'all.